Hello everybody, welcome back to the Daily Journal series. We're currently working on our ingredient list that we prepped. I need some apples, some mushrooms, some leeks, a lot of soybeans, and a lot of ginger as the primary things that we're requiring for the ingredient list that I prepped. Well, we're almost there on the soybeans. I needed 399 of those. I needed 200 ginger. We're already at the ginger mark. We need a bunch more soybeans, but I swapped off the Tyranitar for my Quackable instead. He's currently sitting on the team right now because that health bonus just provides a little extra strength to hold the rest of the team. And it also provides some soybeans along with the Swalot providing some soybeans as well. We should be able to get there even without running the Tyranitar, so I'm not too concerned about the soybean count. We'll get there eventually. While also making the leeks that I need because that's another one of the ingredients. Now, the other two that we're working towards is mushrooms and apples. I'm not too concerned about mushrooms either, because the Swalot actually kind of passively provides them, and given that it has the ingredient boost this week from Expert Mode, which I actually didn't put down here, it should be making just a little bit extra. Looking at about 15 per day, and we only needed like 18. We didn't need that many, because the whole idea of the mushroom count was just to have the starter ingredients for a meal. So, I'm sorry. That's kind of where that's going. Once we have all that taken care of, then I should be set for ingredients for the week, and then I intend to start prepping a berry bomb then. I haven't done any berry bombing in a while. It's usually kind of my, okay, I'm done with ingredient prep for the week, so I'm going to start doing that for my next form of prep. Unfortunately, that means that we will get a lot less strength because we won't be running, well, maybe we'll still run the Arbok. We'll probably run Arbok if I had to guess, Swalot. Then, I guess, Typhlosion. Probably just Typhlosion and Entei with, like... Well, Arcanine probably wouldn't be that great with it, honestly. I don't know. I'll think through that later. There's going to be a lot of calculations I need to run to figure out what's the best setup for berry bombing, while also not sacrificing too much strength this week. But, either way, it should be a pretty good week, I'd say, and next week we should have a strong start. So anyway, let's hop into our sleep session review. I don't really know what I'm hoping to encounter. We're probably only going to see like 3 to 4 Pokemon tops because we're not really trying that hard for strength this week. We're mostly preparing for next week. So our strength is significantly lower than what it has been in the past, especially last week. Last week was a good week. Okay. That looks like a snoozing graph, I'm gonna guess. It was. What do you know? There's no pseudo-balancing this week, so we know that we're locked out of all dozing and slumbering Pokemon. So we're probably gonna see some normal types, psychic types, electric types. Although not Pichu, because that's slumbering. Okay, lots of electric types it looks like. 2 Mareeps, a Pikachu, and the Charmander. The only thing here I'm interested in at all is really the Charmander. I've already kind of gotten the Pikachu to where I want it to be. It's at friendship level 40, so we got that shiny boost. It also... I guess it is gold locked at 2 subskills. It does have a much higher odds of getting Berry Fending as health bonus, but if it's not hungry, I'm not going for it. So, we'll catch a Charmander today. I could use another one, a more sausage-focused one. My current one's nearing level 60, which will focus it a little bit more on Ginger. And once it hits level 60, I really have no need to keep leveling it all that much, because it really doesn't have anything great at the breakpoints past that, so it's probably just going to sit around level 60 for ages, and then I can use my candies to divert to another Charizard. One nice thing about ingredient specialists is that they kind of just sit at where they need to be once they get to level 60. That's kind of the last... Once they're past that point, you just let... you let them just level via sleep XP, but you don't really need to invest in them after that point. Thank you, Neroli. We're always making serious strides around here, even when catching just one little Charmander. As for which candy to send out, I'll send out Pikachu. Pika candy is always well appreciated. It's good to level berry specialists. I know some of you would probably prefer the Charmander, but I can see a case for both. Okay, what's the Charmander got for us? A modest nature, that's ingredients up, speed down, that's good. AAC, now that's an unfortunate ingredient list. It's not something we really need. I don't really need the sausage with herbs. I have nothing for ingredient fighter to level 100 in the sub skills. It's candy. That's just candy. Anyway, that is about it for today's video. So if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. Huge thank you to all my channel members. It really means a lot to me that you guys want to show your support financially, despite there being no paid rewards for members. If you too want to become a channel member, then feel free to click the join button down below. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.